The doctors are on the case in half an hour as a mysterious outbreak in the police station requires urgent investigation. Now though, Sarah might just have met her match, and that's saying something. It's Shortland Street.
I don't know if I should mention it or not, but Sarah was limping before. Are you sure she's okay to work?
No, wouldn't worry.
So you just give me 2 minutes. I'll go and grab my gear and I'll be back with you in a second, okay? Oh, it's not the MS, all right? Clumsy me just tripped.
Either way, I'm sending you home. There you go, Jack.
Top.
And there is your change.
You sure?
Dude, put it away.
Thanks. I saw that.
Well, look at the place. It's busy.
Yeah, no wonder word must have got out you're giving drinks away.
Dude, it will pay off in the long run.
How?
Because if they like the place, then they'll be back and they'll bring their mates.
Yeah, for more freebies. Do you mind if I check the takings?
Go ahead. Guys, I need to ask a favour. Pick up your phones and start calling. I don't care who, anybody with money in their pockets and who knows how to spend it, okay?
I thought you were an ED. I was, until Maxwell decided that I wasn't up to it. What? I went for a bit of a tumble. I tripped over a school bag. It could have happened to anyone, but it happened to me, so of course it can only mean one thing.
The MS.
He sent me home. Anyone else, it would have been, have you always been so clumsy? Get back to work.
And you don't have any symptoms?
Pins and needles in one leg. It's nothing.
Are you sure?
I'm sure it's not why I fell over.
I guess he had to make a judgment call.
And do you know what made it worse? The look on Vass's face. It was a smirk. There is no other word for it.
Well, did you stick up for yourself?
I tried, but not hard enough.
So, knowing you, you'll be going back for another go. If you want my advice, do it when Vass is not there. This is between you and Maxwell.
Wow, I thought this place would be like a morgue.
Yeah, it's been filling up all afternoon. Brody must have called rent-a-crowd.
He must be doing something right.
The students mainly. They won't be spending much.
I only came in for a coffee myself.
Oh, grab a seat. I'll make it for you. You'll be waiting forever otherwise.
Oh, cheers.
Do you want to go somewhere else? No, it's fine. As long as I keep telling myself it's Sophie's bar, not Kieran's. Even so, it must be weird. Well, it was worse when he was alive. At least this way, I get my local back. And there's a table with our name on it. Vodka tonic, please.
That is $23.50, thanks, mate. Cheers. What can I get you?
Oh, I think that guy was first.
Oh, you're a regular, he's not.
2 vodka tonics, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Service here has definitely improved.
You, take a seat, I'll bring it over.
Oh, thanks.
See you tomorrow.
Are you rushing off to be with your maybe son?
Just home for now.
Am I allowed to ask about the paternity test?
Can't very well spill my guts one day and shut you out the next.
Glad you told me. People don't always trust me with the big stuff.
Oh, you're the only one around here who remembers Alison.
So who does he look more like, you or her?
You don't think he's mine, do you?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he had a long old sprog out there. But what are the chances of it belonging to someone you're actually married to?
He's mine, I can tell.
How? He wouldn't be the first imposter trying to get his hands on the Warner millions, would he?
Well, his name is Phoenix, and he wants to build a chicken coop. He's green in every sense of the word. I honestly don't think money has crossed his mind.
So when do you get the results?
I'm meeting him here tomorrow. We'll get them together.
Well, promise me you will read them. You won't just throw them away without looking.
I promise.
Good luck. And I hope you get what you want.
Thank you.
I was waiting for this.
I'm not happy. Do you blame me?
Okay, let's hear it then.
Now, after you've already sent me packing. It's a shame you didn't want to hear my side of the story in ED.
So tell me you don't have any symptoms.
I have a slight tingling in one leg. It's not why I fell over.
Slight tingling?
Yes.
How slight?
It's not affecting my work.
But it was on your mind. If you hadn't been distracted by it, you might have noticed that bag.
Oh, please. I could have been distracted by writing a shopping list in my head. Would you have sent me home then?
Hun, you've been known to downplay your symptoms before.
So now I'm a liar.
I'm not saying...
I ran that ED for years, all right? I know how it works. I know when someone should be sent home.
Yeah, well, that's not your call to make anymore.
Well, don't worry. I know who the boss is. And so does Vasa. I could have done without the whole alpha male routine.
What's Vasa got to do with this?
I just don't appreciate being shown up in front of her.
That is ridiculous. Look, she was worried about you. We both were. Go home. If you're feeling up to it, come back tomorrow.
The soup of the day is cream of broccoli, and the pasta is lemon herb seafood linguine. Can I bring you some drinks to start with?
Water, please.
I'll be right back.
Someone's out to impress. I think I even ironed his shirt.
Or he charmed one of his flatmates into doing it for him.
Well, he looks the part anyway.
It's when he opens his mouth that I start to worry.
Is everything all right there, ladies?
Lovely. Can we have the bill, please?
Oh, you sure I can't get you another bottle of something to drink?
What do you think, girls?
I should probably check your IDs at the same time. You hardly look old enough to be drinking.
Oh, go on. Another sampler.
All right, and some dessert menus?
Okay. Charmer.
You will not regret this.
Smooth.
Very smooth.
Man, how far do you run?
Oh, just the usual, down to the park and back.
Yeah, how often do you do that?
Every day. Doesn't usually take it out of me this much, though.
I read somewhere it's better to run in bare feet than running shoes.
Not in Ferndale Park, it's not. You even know what you might step on.
I don't really like shoes much anyway.
I noticed. Aren't your feet cold?
Not really.
You love the summers up here, if you stick around that long.
I will.
We don't know that yet, though, do we?
We will tomorrow.
Yeah, about that. Hope you're not building yourself up for a big disappointment. Have you thought about how you'll feel if Chris isn't your dad?
I got this far without a father. It's not like I'll be losing anything.
Hi.
Hey, you.
Hey, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Can you help me with this?
I don't know. Was it maths?
No.
Then you might be in with a chance.
It's science.
Oh, see, now you're talking.
I should make dinner.
Oh, where have you? Oh. It should be ready in about half an hour, and don't worry, I talked to Maxwell. It's totally Emmy's friendly, I promise.
Oh, that's great. Well, let me give you a hand.
No. Sit down. Relax.
Hey.
Wait a minute. What is it now?
I'm not an invalid.
No one said you were. Our house guest is trying to do something nice for you, that's all.
Paula's waiting for you. I'm fine. Go.
I told you.
What have they got that we haven't?
Dinner?
Excuse me?
How's that wine? Anyone for a top-up?
Excuse me?
Oh, plenty more where that came from. What do you say, ladies? Well, who is your designated driver? She gets the casting vote.
Brody!
Well, have a think amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Are you ready to order?
We have been for some time.
Sorry, Todd called in sick. We're one person down.
That's when a good maitre d' really comes into their own.
So what can I get you?
I'll have the lamb with a side of vegetables, please.
Linguine and a lime and soda.
May I have the wine list too, please?
Sorry, I thought you had one. What's up?
Table 2.
What about them?
Did they pay?
Oh, hell.
Something wrong, Brody?
Would you mind looking after these ladies?
Sure.
Don't tell me the suit's still a runner.
It looks that way.
How much was the bill?
You don't want to know.
Oh, I do, Brody. Believe me, I do.
It was really yum. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you finished?
Yeah.
She's putting off getting back to her homework. I know that trick.
What subject is it now?
English.
It's my second favourite subject after maths. Not.
Hey, I might be able to help you if you need someone.
Really?
After I do the dishes.
No way.
You have to let me do something.
Why? You've had a rough day.
Relax while you got the chance.
And take that upstairs, please. I want you hassling Sarah.
Okay.
Oh, I nearly forgot. I got you something.
For me?
It's not much. Open it up. Aromatherapy bath gel. A friend in Wellington put me onto it.
Thank you. I do feel a sudden urge to go and run a bath.
And once you get in, you won't want to get out, I promise you.
Hey, if I fall asleep, come rescue me.
Hey?
Bath time. Buster has persuaded me to go and pamper myself.
Oh, nice one.
So I'll see you later. In bed, probably.
Poor thing. She's exhausted.
Yeah, early night could be just what she needs.
Hawke's Bay Pinot Noir, yeah.
Why not?
What's that, third time in a row?
Fourth.
Best of 10, come on.
I don't think so. Bedtime.
That's not his first victory today. You told your dad the good news?
I forgot.
What's this?
Our team won at soccer. We got through to the final.
Well done. That's brilliant. You score any goals? Next time, eh?
Yeah.
So, when's the final? I'll be there.
1 o'clock tomorrow.
Ah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. If I could make it, I would.
That's what you get for having a hotshot surgeon as a dad.
Sorry.
I can come.
Thanks.
If I'd had a bit more notice, I'd have been there too.
I told you when the final was ages ago. You just didn't think we'd be playing. You're the boss. You can change things, so you can be there.
Not this time, mate. I'm sorry.
Pen, do you recognise any of those cell numbers? Neither. Right. Hi. This may sound a bit weird. Do you know a guy called Brodie Kemp? You may have met him around uni or in a club or something. Yes, that's him.
Hi.
Hey.
Yes, I'll tell him. Okay, what was your name again? Cool, thanks. Megan says, please don't call her again and don't give her number to your dodgy flatmates.
Megan who?
The one you called 3 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I thought you said you ticked off all your numbers.
Yeah, I thought I had.
Well, do it again, will you?
Yeah, I'll do it later.
No, do it now. I want to get this paid.
What, before I lose my job, you mean? Are you worried I'm not going to pay up?
Hey?
Your old man's getting ready to fire me.
How come?
We had a bunch of suits in for dinner tonight, and I let them get away without paying. Callum and Rachel were right there.
And what did Dad say?
He's wondering if he shouldn't be looking for somebody with more experience. His words.
Well, I hate to say it, but maybe he's right.
Gee, thanks for the vote of confidence. You know, I may have stuffed up med school, but that doesn't mean everything else I touch is going to turn to crap.
I'm just saying that there's more to running a bar than boozing it up with your mates.
Is that what you think I've been doing?
It's what it looks like.
How long until you get bored? That's what I want to know.
I would have thought you would have been all for this, me getting off my backside and actually making a fresh start.
Well, it's great that you are doing something.
So then, talk to your dad, please. Just put in a good word for me. Please.
I can't. I just don't think you're ready for it.
Oh, thank you.
Were you guys up really late or something?
Yeah, later than I thought I'd be.
I know, where did the time go? Hey, in the car, and I'll see you at work.
See ya. And you, be good.
Bye, guys.
You're now asleep and you're still yawning?
Oh, was it that long?
Pretty close.
I must have needed it.
How you feeling this morning?
Do you mean am I going to bite your head off?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, what time did you come to bed? I don't think I even woke up, did I?
No, you were out to it pretty early. Would you like me to cook you breakfast?
Do you know how?
Of course.
Okay, then.
And there is your receipt.
Thanks.
Excellent. So we're all booked in for Wednesday? We'll see you then.
Repeat business, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and I didn't even have to guilt him into it. Well, he was one of the dudes that did the runner last night. It turns out they were just running late to get to the airport. He just came in and paid in full with a big fat tip for yours truly.
Oh, that's awesome. Make sure you tell Dad when you see him.
Why? It won't change anything. Yeah, I'll be right there, mate. Hey, have you got any ideas about the menu? I thought I might give it a bit of a spruce up while I got the chance.
It needs it.
Yeah, try telling him that. Time to turn on the old Kemp chart.
Do you ever turn it off?
Whatever works, mate.
Do you think he'll believe me?
Why wouldn't he?
Because I haven't scored a goal all season.
He'll believe you. If he doesn't, tell him I've got photographic evidence.
Can we watch it tonight?
The whole thing, or just that one magic minute in slow motion over and over again?
Sorry, Isaac. Could I have a word about this afternoon's theatre list? Someone's just cancelled.
Sure. How can you find your own way from here?
Duh, I think so. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Are you waiting to see my dad?
Probably. Is your dad Chris Warner?
Do you know where he is?
Some nurse came and got him ages ago.
Must have been an emergency.
I think it was some surgical thing.
My name's Harry.
I'm Phoenix.
Cool name. You should call yourself Nix, like the team.
What team?
Come on, the soccer team in Wellington.
Right.
I wish I was called Phoenix. Do you know how many Harrys there are at my school?
Heaps.
Hundreds.
How many called Phoenix?
None. Can I wait for Dad too?
Yeah, sure.
Have you got something wrong with you? You don't want to talk about it. Okay. But whatever. Dad's the best surgeon in New Zealand. And Australasia, I think, so you should be okay. Have you had an operation before? You don't want to talk about it. Okay.
How are you holding it? Fine. You?
Can I borrow you for a minute?
Sure.
Scratching my head over there.
What's she in for?
Syncope with bradycardia, complaining of tinnitus, but she's had that for months.
Any diaphoresis?
Yeah, a bit.
What's her blood glucose like?
4.7. It's probably vasovagal.
Yeah, that's the most likely cause.
Yeah, well, so far I'm leaning towards TIA.
Can I have a word with her?
I'm sure you can.
Excuse us.
You're kidding me.
No.
How old are you?
14.
And you've never played video games? Never?
No.
Wow. Were you raised by wolves or something?
Nah, just Mum. She wasn't into that sort of thing. I never really watched much TV either.
Hi. Everything all right here?
Yeah, I just told him I don't play video games. I think he's in shock.
He doesn't play soccer either.
How'd the game go?
That's just what I came to tell you.
I'm waiting.
We won!
Of course you did! Well done!
Guess who scored the winning goal?
Harry Warner! Oh, I knew he had it in him.
Isaac's got it all on video. You can watch it tonight.
Oh, you try and stop me? That's fantastic.
I should probably go. Let you two get on with it.
Well, where are you off to now?
Marcel invited me round to his place. Isaac said he'd drive me.
Good.
See ya.
Yeah.
I hope Dad fixes whatever's wrong with you.
See you, champ.
I didn't know what to tell him.
Me neither.
Let's go find out, eh?
I'll say one thing for Kieran. In his day, that would never have made it over the counter.
Well, there are a few newbies on staff. They'll be wondering if they still have a job.
Well, what are we going to tell them? Legally, we can't terminate Kieran's contract.
We ask them to soldier on until they're made. A decision about new management will be made in the very near future. One more thing for me to worry about.
Well, at least we've got Brody to lean on.
Very funny.
What's that about Brody?
Nothing.
Well, he told me you were thinking about demoting him from manager.
Well, if you were at the IV last night, you'd know why.
He let $500 worth of business walk out the door without paying.
Yeah, he told me, but he also told me the next bit. One of them came back this morning and paid up in full.
Really?
Yeah, and he made a huge booking next week for lunch because he had such a good time last night.
There's more to managing a bar than entertaining customers.
Well, I think Brody knows that. He's sharper than you think.
So sharp he got kicked out of med school for cheating.
Well, what's that compared to Kieran's little sidelines? I mean, I say give him a chance.
She has non-specific ECG changes. I'd keep keep her in for 24-hour Holter monitoring.
And a talk table test.
I'm still wondering about a cerebral event.
Well, so we do a head CT.
Gosh, we could.
Sorry, Sarah. Can I have a word? It's about Ola.
Sure.
I'm worried about her. I don't think she's fitting in at school.
Well, what makes you say that?
More tea?
Thanks, sir.
Well, she was really upset in the car this morning. I had to talk her into going in.
That's not good. What did she say?
Not much, you know her.
I had no idea. She seemed pretty happy doing her homework last night.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to do. I just hate seeing her so miserable.
Hey.
Sorry, what was that?
Hey, is Brody around? I got some good news from Dad. Wants to keep him on as manager.
Shh. No, I understand. I don't know why it isn't in it already.
Who are you speaking to?
The landlady. I'll talk to Brody and make sure it's in your account by the end of the week.
Unbelievable.
Sorry, how much did you say? 960, surely?
That's 2 weeks' rent.
No, I won't argue with you. You'd know. Okay, yeah, I will. Thanks. How much rent do you pay?
$160 a week.
Yeah, me too.
Why?
Mrs. Watkins says we only owe $800.
Only $800.
Think about it. That's $400 a week, not $480.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Unless one of us is only paying $80.
The scumbag.
He's been ripping us off. I will kill him.
Not if I see him first, you won't.
Thanks for doing this.
No problem.
Whatever this little piece of paper says, you need to know that your mother was a special woman. And that makes you special too.
Same goes for me. Whatever it says, I'm glad I've met you. You first.
Yes. Yes.
What happens now?
That's
First things first, I think we should tell Scotty the news, don't you, after all he's done for us?
Can I go tell him?
Tell him you'll be moving out while you're there.
For real?
That's what you want, isn't it?
That's great. Thank you so much. Bye for now. If he's looking for Scotty, he won't find him. He went home crook half an hour ago.
Well, that's not like Scotty.
Who is the boy, anyway? Or should I be minding my own business?
Can you keep a secret?
Of course.
That, Vaughn, is my son.
Tonight on One, famous faces as you've never seen them before. Settle in for a Friday night laugh with Callan's Kicks at 9:35. Next, troubles brewing at the police station, and Rob and Emma are on the case in Doctors.